Okay, here is Kay from GEM Financial Modeling Academy, and so today we are going to continue with our double date timeline. So double date timeline, we are going to specify the start date, the model start date, and the model end date. But first, you have to begin from your model column counter, and that will be equals to the previous column plus 1, and we extend that up forward, Control Shift forward arrow, Control R, and so this gives us 24 columns. Alright, so having done this, we can then go to write the model start date. So here we can write a simple if statement. The logical test will be if this column is equals to 1, then return the model start date of 1st January 2020. Otherwise, give a day after the previous ending date. So plus 1, a day after the previous ending date, the model end date. So this is how to write the simple if statement. Now let's start to write the model end date for this first column, and so that will be using the EO month function. So EO month function returns the serial number of the last day of the month before or after a specified number of months. And so here we have the start date. Our start date is January of this month. So let's assume we are having a 0 in the month interval. Let's just assume we're having a 0 in our month interval, and just see how what that will give. That is going to give the ending date of that month. All right. So here since it's going to give us the ending date of that month, it means if we want 6 months or 3 months interval, we just need to specify 2 and give us 31st March 2020. Hope you get that. 0 gives us the ending of January 2020. So 1 will give us the end of February 2020, and 2 will give us the end of the month of March 2020. So this is what's happening. So but then hard coding, I don't want to hard code by writing 2. So I'm going to use a model period interval of 3 months, and log that F4 and subtract 1 to give us that 2. So this is more dynamic than coding 2 inside the EO month function. And so this is what we have. Now, before extending into other columns, let's see the second column. So you can see that second column gives us a day after this ending date of 31st March 2020. And what is working there is actually this F6 plus 1. That is the previous ending date plus 1. If the column counter is equal to 1, return the start date, which is this. Return the start date. I guess we didn't lock our column C10, so we need to lock that. All right. So otherwise, so if this is not giving us 1, then it means it's going to carry out the other part of the if function, which is F6 plus 1, previous ending date plus 1. So that's working. That's what is working there. So let me go back and lock the 66 F4 completely. And what other thing? Nothing. So that is it. So let's replicate. You have this, and when you double click, you can see if this is equal to 1, give us this, but then this is 2, it is not equal to 1, so it's going to give us F6 plus 1, which is the previous end date plus 1, and that's why it's giving us 1 after March 2020, which is April. Also, let's extend this ending date, and here you see that it's giving us 3 months after this 1st of April to 30th June 2020. So that is how to create your double date timeline. And so we extend this forward by clicking Ctrl Shift forward arrow and Ctrl R. So this gives us a 3 months interval between our double date timeline. And so this is dynamic. If you want to have 6 months interval, so you have this. You see, if you want to have just 1 month interval, you have this. So this is how to create a financial model timeline that is automatic. All right. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do, and also go ahead to like this video and also hit the notification button. All right. So in the next slide, I'm going to show you the different types of timing flags that are available in financial model. See you then.